Time now for tonight's main event, and it's a historic rematch for the ages, as Ricky the Dragon Steamboat goes one-on-one with the RWL King of Legends champ, Nature Boy Ric Flair.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the team from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 230 pounds, Ricky the Dragon C.
If you know wrestling history, then you already know the rivalry that exists between Rick Steamboat and the Nature Boy. They've battled many times all over the world, including a number of history-making battles over the years. And tonight, these two heated rivals will face each other again right here on Adrenaline.
It's also worth pointing out that some of those past matches have been among some of the greatest ever, according to wrestling historians. Yeah, it seems like magic just happens when these two are in the same ring.
And his opponent, representing the family from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 279 pounds, the prestigious Pro Wrestling Heritage Champion.
When it comes to true icons in this business, you can't have the conversation without including Ric Flair, multi-time world champ, Hall of Fame, and incidentally, the RWL King of Legends champion. And even though this main event isn't for the title, it doesn't mean these two opponents won't fight as if it were.
Wally, truer words were never spoken. This is a match that could and has sold out arenas all over the planet.
The Nature Boy, the master showman, giving the fans what they came to see with a little styling and profiling. Nobody does it like Ric Flair. There's your bell. Both men lock up. Flair opens up with a kick to the gut, and Nature Boy immediately starting out aggressive, raining blows on Steamboat, and Ric Flair is all over the Dragon, striking almost at will, and follows up with a neck-breaker drop.
Boy, you get the sense right away. Flair is looking to wrap this one up quick. He sure has gotten in some heavy attacks right away.
And Flair continues the onslaught with a knee drop off the top rope, and with Steamboat in trouble, Flair goes for a fast cover, hoping for a quick pin, but Ricky Steamboat still way too fresh for that, as he escapes the 2-count pin. But hang tight here, Steamboat with a block, and now the two opponents battling back and forth for control, as Steamboat ends this exchange with a kick to the midsection on Flair, and follows up with a well-executed standing moonsault.
And just like that, Steamboat takes control of this match, with Flair on the canvas. Steamboat pulls Flair back to his feet. Where's this going? Hard whipped into the far corner for Flair, and here comes the Dragon, setting up for something big right here.
Impressive wheelbarrow bulldog off the top rope. What a move by Steamboat, now getting Flair back on his feet. And get a look at this, will ya? Just a beautiful spinning neck breaker from the Dragon, as Ricky Steamboat covers Flair. But Flair took close to the ropes, as the official calls for the break.
When it comes to momentum in this one, it looks like it's gonna be all or nothing with these two. When either one gets control, they look to be hanging on to it a while.
Very true, Mike. Right now, it's all Ricky Steamboat, as Flair has been unable to strike back for some time. But here comes Nate with a shoulder tackle, dropping Steamboat to the mat again, as Ric Flair attempts to put out Steamboat's fire. And wow, Flair going for a pile driver early on, and nails Steamboat with it. And that pile driver looks like it put the Dragon's lights out. And now, Nature Boy, reaching deep into his vast arsenal, is going for the figure for leg lock on the Dragon.
There's only a handful of guys that have really mastered that figure form. Guys like Flair and Greg Valentine, who can really hurt you with this move. Flair's got Steamboat in all kinds of pain, and the longer this goes on, the more damage is being done to Steamboat's legs.
Rick Steamboat just managing to escape the hold, and yes, it looks like some damage has been done by Flair, and to Flair himself, and here comes the Dragon, retaliating like a house on fire, but Ric Flair counters, stops the attack, and follows up with a neck-breaker drop. And it looks like that last stomp to the face of Steamboat has opened a cut. Steamboat bleeding as Flair locks in an armbar, with Flair cranking that arm and shoulder. Now it's Nate, heading up top again from the far corner, ignoring referee Anthony Corallo's admonition as Steamboat struggles to stand. And there goes Flair, landing a crossbody that puts Steamboat on the canvas again. Flair quickly going for another pin attempt.
Neither man's been stingy with their intensity. This match has been high energy, high impact from the opening bell. And here he goes, nails Steamboat with an elbow.
Flair, maybe sensing this one is his to win, stalking the Dragon and biding his time, as Rick Steamboat again having none of it. Steamboat struggling to power out of this situation, and finally does. Nate back on Steamboat again, allowing no time for the Dragon to regain control of the match, but Steamboat tags Flair with hard right hands, forcing him to relinquish his hold. And Steamboat lands a wheelbarrow DDT, smashing Flair head against the mat. Follows up with a springboard moonsault off the ropes.
Steamboat has one major edge against Flair, and that's his speed. Look at how quick the Dragon is, landing one moonsault after another with just blinding speed.
And Steamboat has had Flair on the defensive for a while now, and Nate unable to counter the attacks. The Dragon sets Flair up again, and take a look at the Steamboat sails over Flair and into a Michinoku driver that has Flair pinned. But no, just another near fall, as this one's still not done. But now it's the Dragon stalking Nate. Steamboat moves it, but Flair with the fast. Counter pushes Steamboat back. Flair misses with a low dropkick. Now Rick Steamboat catches Flair off guard with a Hurricane Rana, throwing Flair down hard as Steamboat gets Flair up again. And strikes again with that aerial Michinoku driver. And Flair's pinned, shoulders down as the ref counts the pin. And that's the match. And Ricky the Dragon Steamboat with a pinfall win on the Nature Boy.
Ricky the Dragon
That match burned hot and fast, am I right? And what a big win for Ricky Steamboat over the King of Legends champ. Lucky thing for Ric Flair the belt wasn't on the line, or we'd be crowning a new champ right now.
All right, fans, that's it for this edition of our WL Adrenaline, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's card. Also, do keep in mind that our WL Star will be our next broadcast on Saturday the 28th, and the first of 12 Supercard is happening Monday night, January 30th, and we sure hope to see you then. For all of us at our WL, Wally Cardle saying thanks and good night.
And I'm Mike Lane thanking you for your time this time until next time. Good night, everybody.